Hey friends, welcome to today's video. Today we are doing a Sephora haul. So I shopped the Beauty Insider Spring event and I went a little overboard this year. I made 3 separate transactions. I placed an order online. I ordered a lot of really clean beauty products for a video that I'm planning to film in the next week or so. And then I went into store and I purchased a couple items. Some of them you've already heard me talk about. Actually, one of them you heard me talk about, which is the Lawless palette. But I have a lot of stuff here. I don't recall having a Sephora haul this size in quite a while. So we're just gonna go through everything I've purchased. I haven't even really had much experience with a lot of these products. A lot of these are brand new products to me. So without further ado, let's get started. I will have all the information for the sale. You guys have heard it probably 100 times by now. I'm actually pretty late uploading this video considering the sale ends on the 6th of May. So you should have a few more days to shop the sale by the time this video goes up. But I didn't place an order until Sunday night. The sale for Rouge started on Friday, and it wasn't until Sunday that I placed my order. So I got the products, I think, on Tuesday or Wednesday. Anyway, I'm filming this late. I wanted to get it up. Better late than never, right? Let's get started. Okay, well, let's start with the first product that I've already revealed in other videos, and that is the Lawless palette, the D1 palette by Lawless. This is a Clean at Sephora brand, which means that it's gone through all the testing and has the Clean at Sephora certification. So it basically, it has been certified to be a clean product, non-toxic ingredients, very safe, doesn't have all the harmful ingredients that we don't want in our makeup, right? So this is what the palette looks like. You get 18 shades, you get a mix of matte and shimmers. It's really beautiful. I've already expressed how much I love this palette. I did a tutorial using this palette that I'll have linked down below for you guys, but you will definitely be seeing more of this palette in future videos because I really like it. Now, a less expensive palette option is this one that I picked up yesterday in store. It is by Sephora, the brand Sephora, and it is part of their I Love palette series. I forget how many different shade ranges they have, but they have several different shade ranges. And I got the medium cool palette, which to me honestly looks more warm. This is what the palette looks like. You get 3 matte shades on the bottom. You can see right there from light to darker brown. And then you get 3 shimmer shades there at the top, from kind of like a very light champagne-y bronze to a true kind of coppery bronze, and then something to a bit more rosy bronze. And then in the very end here, you have this matte all over shade. So Sephora's eyeshadow quality is really nice, you guys. If you have not tried their brand of eyeshadows, I highly encourage you to check them out. They're very great quality. This palette was $14, and I feel like it's a fantastic everyday palette. You don't really need more than this. I mean, the big palettes are great and they're fun, but you really don't need more than this, I think, for most day-to-day makeup. And it's also a fantastic travel palette. So, and at $14, you guys, I mean, that's a great find. I'm really excited about this palette. I feel like this might be as good as the Bare Minerals Gen Nude palette that I love and I've talked about a million times here on YouTube because that palette too is also really small and just a great everyday. I also picked up this powder and I've been using it for the last week or so. This was one of my first in-store purchases. It's the Clinique Matte Stay Sheer Pressed Powder, oil-free. I just wanted a compact for my purse and I wanted something that was pretty sheer but had a little bit of color. So in between a sheer and a like powder with coverage. And so I'm giving this a try. I don't really have an opinion on it, to be honest, yet. I guess it's okay. it hasn't like wowed me, but it hasn't, I don't dislike it. I don't know if that helps. I am the shade Stay Cream, 18 Stay Cream, which is a little bit lighter. I like a little bit of brightness when I touch up throughout the day. I don't want to add anything that's too dark because then my makeup will like start to oxidize and look darker, and I want something bright. Okay, so these two I was actually talked into in the store, and I was really excited to try this until I saw a video Tati did. I actually watched it this morning, and she was like saying how horrible this product was. So we shall see. But it is the Milk Makeup Mascara and Primer. So I went into the store yesterday. I went into the store, and in my cart, in my little shopping basket, I had my Dior Lash Primer that you guys know I love. And then I was looking for a good mascara. I knew I wanted to try a different mascara. So I wandered over to the Milk counter and I saw this mascara and I saw the picture. Let me show you this picture on this box. Do you guys see the picture on the box? I mean, it's like pretty dramatic and it looks legit. Sometimes you see these pictures and it looks like they have false lashes on. Like this looks legit. So I was like, I'm gonna try that. So I threw this in my cart. And then my favorite shopping gal at Sephora told me that the primer was really good. Or actually I asked her and she said it was really good. I saw that it has CBD oil in it, which is like the new trend. I feel like CBD oils and everything now. It's supposed to condition the lashes really well. So I thought, why not? I'm gonna give it a try. I was really excited about it until I saw Tati say how terrible this mascara is. We will see though. I will form my own opinion. I also picked up the Green Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm by Pharmacy Beauty. So I recently got on Pharmacy Beauty's PR list and I've had a couple of products sent to me and I really like them. I had purchased a couple of their products on my own. The Honey Butter Lip Balm I had had for a while and I love this. But the products they'd sent to me I really like. So I stopped at the little display end cap and tested all the products and there were several that I really wanted to buy but I refrained because I have a lot of skincare balms that I love. You guys know I love calling Rothschild and I have like 3 of those cleansing balms in my vanity. So I didn't want to buy, I ended up buying the balm clearly, but I almost bought the cleansing oil that they sell and I just talked myself out of it. I held off on doing that. But this is the Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm with Echinacea Green Envy. And so many people love this. On Instagram, I posted a little video that I was at the counter, the pharmacy display, and several people messaged me and said how much they love this product. So I'm very excited about it. I also picked up this lip sleeping mask by Laneige. I know I'm probably butchering that name and I'm sorry. I know I'm going to hear in the comments about how to properly pronounce this. But it's a lip sleeping mask. And this was where you go to check out, you know, that little like aisle where they get you with all these little easy like last minute purchases. This was there and the tester was out and it smelled and felt amazing. I had to have it. It says it's a lip sleeping mask. I'm gonna put a little on right now. It's very thick and rich and it just smells so good. I'm excited about this. I told you guys in a post recently that I need to be consistent with taking care of my lips at night. I have lip products I've used and liked and loved, but I'm really bad about keeping up with it. You know, I'll find something I like and I'll do it for a couple weeks and I just need to keep this by my vanity or my nightstand and use it nightly. This feels amazing. If you're looking for a good lip treatment, this feels amazing. Okay, so on to a lot of clean beauty products that I bought. I have a box here full of clean beauty products and I'm excited. You definitely will be seeing some content coming out soon here on YouTube using these products. I picked up the Lila B Virtuous Veil Concealer and Eye Primer. So I have never tried anything from this brand, so I'm very excited to try it. I will say the packaging on this is beautiful. It's like, I mean, not only the box, but then inside comes this little oh, did you hear how heavy that was? That was this tiny little guy that dropped. It is so heavy. I mean, it is legit heavy. Like this is the heaviest makeup product for this size. It's crazy. And then you slide it open like this. So this is supposed to be an eye primer and a concealer. And this also is a Clean at Sephora certified brand. This was a little pricey. I do think that the products that I purchased, a lot of the clean products I purchased, I feel like were a little bit pricier. I forget how much this was, but I'll have, as always, I'll have every single thing I talk about linked down below for you guys. I also picked up the RMS Beauty lip liner. This too is a Clean at Sephora brand, and I picked up the shade Daytime Nude. And I actually put this on this morning, so it's nice. It's a really kind of warm but beigey nude. Not too orange, not too pink, but not too like cool tone gray. It's just kind of like the perfect natural lip color. And then I wanted to try a primer and setting powder that was clean, but I didn't want to spend, you know, $30 on each. So I bought a little, the deluxe size sample, kind of like the minis by Ilia. Ilia, is that how you say it? And it's Prime and Set Deluxe Duo, okay? So it's a primer and tiny little thing. How much did I pay for this? I think I paid too much for what I got. I feel like this is kind of what you get when you are at the end cap or when you're checking out and they're like, do you want a free sample? And I think I paid 20 bucks for this. That might be wrong. Maybe that's wrong. 15, I don't know. But I think I paid too much for this, but we'll test it out and see. At least I didn't pay a full size, right? I also picked up this product by Kaja, I think is the brand, Kaja, and it is the Moon Crystal Sparkling Eye Pigment in the shade Tiger's Eye. And I tested this on my hand and it was so beautiful. I'm really excited to try this. This is like a kind of liquid cream shadow. This is what it looks like. And the color is stunning. It's like this bronze, but it has like this olivey gold kind of tone to it. It looks beautiful. So I tested this on my hand and it's real creamy, but when you blend it out and it sets, it stays in place. I wanted to show you what that looks like. Isn't that pretty? It's like kind of like a duochrome color. They had another shade that I wanted, but they were out of stock. It was one of the lightest ones there. I forget the name of it, but I'll look it up and I'll link that one down below too, because I definitely am gonna order that one. But I thought this would be just such a pretty cream shadow and so easy to put on the eyes. You know, you just use your finger and blend it out and you're kind of set. You really don't need much more than that. I feel like this is a great one color eyeshadow color. So I love that. Yeah, like it's dry now. It's completely dry now. And it is not budging at all. I'm excited to try these. I also picked up the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Concealer, and I picked up the shade 230. And my associate that works at Sephora that always helps me, she's amazing. She's Becky at Nordstrom Barton Creek Mall. If you ever go there, check her out. She's so helpful and so knowledgeable. She told me that these concealers, the way that the Fenty concealers and foundations work is that if you're 230 in the concealer, you're 230 in the foundation, and they just make the concealer a bit brighter. So typically I always have said that foundations and concealers are gonna be different shades because the color under here is different than the color on your face. But apparently the Fenty Beauty makes it really easy. So you just go with the same color in each, but the concealer will be brighter, if that makes sense. So it's not, so they're not exactly the same color, but you go for the same shade number. I hope I made sense. I also picked up the Fenty Beauty Fly Liner. So the only other Fenty products I think I had before today was the gloss, the fussy gloss that I love. So I'm excited to try this. I normally pick up the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner, but I thought, you know what? I need to try something new. Let's try and find a new, like, holy grail eyeliner. So they had an end cap with all the eyeliners and I tested them all and I was really excited about this one. This one seemed to be exactly what I like. It seemed the tip was really flexible. It was true, rich and black. It didn't look patchy or sheer at all. It was the perfect size tip. So I'm excited to try this. I also picked up the Cover FX Perfector Face Palette. Now this is also this was Clean at Sephora product. So I'll be using this for my video. This is what the palette looks like. I think it's so beautiful. It's like this kind of, it's not shiny, it's kind of like a matte palette. And it's like this like ivory color, not quite white. Let me open it and show you guys what the palette looks like. This is what it looks like. So you get a blush, you get a highlighter, you actually get a couple of highlighters here. And then you get a finishing powder. So pretty. I didn't realize Cover FX was a Clean at Sephora brand. So that's good to know. Okay, and I accidentally ordered 2 of these palettes, so one of them has to go back. This is another Clean at Sephora brand. It's the Aether Beauty Rose Quartz Crystal Gemstone Palette. And I'm gonna show you what it looks like. It's a beautiful palette. They had 2 shade ranges. They had this one, which is the Rose Quartz, and then they had one that had a bit more colorful shades to it. So I'm gonna show you what this palette looks like. It's so pretty. I actually have it on my eyes today. This is what I have on my eyes. This is what the palette looks like. So some pinks, warm, kind of rosy shades to it, but you also have these cool tone, kind of purpley gray shades. It's very pretty. Very soft, pretty. As far as like payoff for what I did today, it has a good, it didn't like wow me, but it was good. I feel like if you're looking for a clean eyeshadow palette, this one's good, and the Lawless one is really good. I love that one too. I said this in that video that I did, a tutorial on the Lawless palette, but I feel like when it comes to clean beauty, I feel like the question is always, does it perform as well as, you know, my other favorites that aren't clean? And I feel like that whole clean beauty space is coming a long way. Like there's some really exceptional products out there now, and this product did not disappoint. I need to play with it more, honestly. Today's the first day that I used it, so I don't want to sit here and say that it's amazing and I love it yet, but I like how it went on today. Stay tuned for more. Okay, just a couple more products here, you guys. I picked up the Ilia True Skin Serum Foundation. I wanted to find a clean foundation, and this one checks that box. So this is the True Skin Serum Foundation, and I purchased the shade Chios is the shade I purchased. And honestly, I think it's a little dark. I put it on today. It looks okay now because I'm kind of washed out in all these lights, but I feel like I could have gone one shade down. Now, it applied this morning really nicely. I've only had it on for a couple hours, so I can't really say how I like it in terms of how it wears throughout the day, but I really liked when I applied it. I thought it was really beautiful. It blended out really easily. It's a serum foundation, and I like the texture of serum foundations because they are so They just blend so easily and they feel so lightweight. Once I set it with powder, I feel like it changed the way that it looked. And I don't know that it's because, well, of course it changed the way that it looks, but I didn't like the way that it looked. I liked it before I set it with powder. And I don't know that it's because I set it with powder or if it's because of the powder that I used. I kind of think it was because of the powder that I used. And the powder that I used, unfortunately, was the loose powder by the same brand that I tried. I tried this, and when I put this on top of it, I just felt like it didn't do me any favors. So again, I need to play with this all a lot more to form a really solid opinion, but that's kind of where we're at right now. And the last product that I purchased is the Limitless Mascara, also by Ilia. When I was trying to pick products from the clean at Sephora category, I really just relied on the customer reviews because I am very unfamiliar with a lot of these brands. So I basically looked for the highest rated products that had a substantial amount of reviews. So that's kind of what led me to purchase the products that I did. I will say this, you guys, to me, this looks like a free mascara. I mean, to me, this looks like a little like thing you get, I don't know, am I being a brat? I paid $13 for this. I paid $13 for this. I'm kind of disappointed that it's so small. But anyway, it's a clean mascara, so we shall see if it performs. I will say this. I feel like I say that too much. I will say this. I have very sensitive eyes. I have dry eyes, and they're just very sensitive. And so I'm interested to see how clean products on my eyes affect my eye irritation. Like, I wonder if I'll have less red eyes or less itchy eyes at the end of the day if I use clean mascara, clean eyeshadows, clean liners, you know what I mean? I'm really curious to see if that actually helps my eye sensitivity issues. If it does, I will be all over the clean beauty bandwagon. I mean, if it does, I might make the switch to using clean products on my eyes at all times, aside from when I'm filming videos and doing reviews for you guys. I don't think I would never convert to a completely clean channel, but I might use it more in my day-to-day if I find that it helps my sensitivity with eyes. So let me know your experience. If you have really sensitive eyes and you've made that switch and you've noticed a difference, I would love to hear your experiences in the comment section below. All right, you guys, that wraps up this haul. I had a lot of stuff. I did more damage than I planned to do. I honestly wasn't planning on purchasing all of this, but when I got in my head the idea to do a clean beauty video, I kind of went crazy. So hopefully I really love a lot of this. Stay tuned to watch future videos to see how I feel about this, since most of this is new product for me. I would love to know what you guys are picking up at the sale. Are you guys done shopping the sale, or do you plan on making more purchases? We still have a few days left, so I'm really curious to see. I'll have all the information down below as far as discounts, codes. I'm sure you guys already know them, but I'm going to put them down there for you anyway. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!